Whatever happened to Selma's pet mimic in my manga? Mr. Wrinkleberry! We see that Selma's got her spear, her sword, her cape, and her normal clothes, but where's her backpack? And yes, contrary to Black belief, Selma was in a haunted house with a singing ghost because her pet mimic was there with her. Because we ain't going in a haunted house by ourselves, but if we got a mimic with us, that's a different story. Because it's like perpetual cover. You run into a room, guess what? You got a bed, you got a couch, you got something to hide under. And it's called a mimic. To understand why she had a pet mimic, you need to understand the fact that Selma and her mother did not have a good relationship. Yes, this was actually Selma's bed. Her mother forced her to sleep in a trash can. And as Selma got older, she basically started doing things called urban exploring in order to basically paint landscapes, which was the only escape that she had from the house. But during one of these urban outings, there was an accident. She ended up falling through the floor of one of these facilities and ended up running into Mr. Wrinkleberry. And back in the day, Mr. Wrinkleberry was just a typical mimic, one that just wanted to eat. So Selma, in her panic, threw her backpack, which was full of snacks, and then Mr. Wrinkleberry ate them all up. But in the process, ended up destroying her backpack. So when Mr. Wrinkleberry was like, oh man, she's got snackaboos, let me go ahead and check out what this person's doing. So he turned into her backpack, and then she was just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing now. So she put Mr. Wrinkleberry on her back and then went home. You may notice the difference between today's full-figured, thick Selma versus how she used to be with Mr. Wrinkleberry. And that's because of two things. One, she didn't get to eat a lot. Like, this is an actual canon event where her mom gave her 2 bites of food for the New Year's. And the second is she would always share what food she did get with Mr. Wrinkleberry, because he deserved food too. Or at least that's how she believed it. So for a year and a half, they ended up having an amazing time together. They were pretty much inseparable. Wherever Selma went, Mr. Wrinkleberry went through the good or bad. And yes, Mr. Wrinkleberry did eat her homework multiple times. But the thing is, Mr. Wrinkleberry was a beast in combat. He was a mimic that was not afraid of anything. He was like a Chihuahua with the heart of a Boston Terrier. He had the ability to also become a Rottweiler on command. So Selma really didn't have a lot to fear whenever she went into these caves thanks to Mr. Wrinkleberry. Mr. Wrinkleberry was extremely protective over Selma, and that's where the issue came into play. Because Selma lives in Florishade. And contrary to how we see it at the beginning of the Devil's Deal series, where everyone's having a good time even though people are poor, and it's a true testament to how well Yuso was actually managing the guard force up until he lost his arm. He wasn't just cracking down on the poors and the bads, he wanted to literally make Florishade a haven for everyone who lived in it. He wanted to make it safe for everyone. But back in the day, that wasn't the case when his father was running things. In the outskirts, which is where Selma lived, definitely had a lack of protection. It was rampant with crime. And the guards were pretty corrupt. And one day, Selma had run into some guards with some less savory intentions, aka they were going to sell her on the black market. They were going to kidnap her and sell them for extra coin because they weren't making enough. And so Mr. Wrinkleberry acted. He killed both of those guards and partially ate them. But in order to save Mr. Wrinkleberry, Selma couldn't keep him around because she knew that when the guards found more dead guards, that was going to be a problem, and they were potentially going to hire adventurers to figure out who did it if they couldn't figure it out. So she gave him the goodbye. She coaxed him away. So Mr. Wrinkleberry's out there somewhere. Maybe now that Selma's out about in the world, we may run into Mr. Wrinkleberry again one day. Let me tell you, our girl would not have gotten shanked if Mr. Wrinkleberry had been there. But hey, if you like the story so far, go ahead, grab a physical, because I only got a few left in stock. Or if you're on the fence, go check out my bio. You can read it for free. I only ever paywall the last chapter of each book, because I'm that confident that you're going to love it.